If you are over 60 years old and still ignoring the power of common kitchen spices, you could be missing out on natural compounds that fight inflammation, boost memory, and protect your heart, all while those expensive supplements sit untouched in your medicine cabinet. What you are about to discover could change how you see your spice rack forever. I am Dr. Sarah Elizabeth, a geriatrician with over 25 years caring for the health of people over 60. My mission is to help you age with independence and vitality. And what I am about to share today could transform your daily health routine without expensive medications or complicated treatments. The data is alarming. According to the National Institute on Aging, more than 85% of Americans over 65 have at least one chronic condition, and 60% have two or more. And the most frustrating part is that many spend hundreds of dollars monthly on supplements, follow strict diets, exercise regularly, but still struggle with joint pain, memory issues, and fatigue. As a geriatrician, I saw this constantly in my practice. People were looking for complex solutions when some of the most powerful health allies were sitting right in their kitchen cabinets. So, if you want to reduce inflammation, sharpen your memory, and feel more energetic naturally, I invite you to subscribe to this channel right now and hit the notification bell so you will not miss any of the upcoming videos where I will teach you step by step how to use food as medicine. Over the next few minutes, I will reveal 7 powerful spices that can transform your health after 60. One of them can start reducing joint pain in less than 2 weeks. Stay with me until the end. 1. Turmeric. The golden anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Turmeric is that bright yellow spice you might have in your cabinet from that one time you tried to make curry. Most Americans see it as exotic or complicated, something only used in Indian restaurants. But this humble spice contains curcumin, one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatory compounds in medical research. Many of my patients had it sitting unused for years, not knowing they had liquid gold for their joints right under their noses. When you consume turmeric with black pepper and a healthy fat, the curcumin absorbs into your bloodstream up to 2,000% better. Once there, it blocks inflammatory pathways in your body, particularly COX2 enzymes, the same ones targeted by prescription pain medications. But unlike those medications, turmeric does not damage your stomach lining or stress your liver when used properly. It works at the cellular level, reducing the inflammation that causes joint pain, brain fog, and even contributes to heart disease. Mr. William, a 68-year-old retired construction worker from Phoenix area, Arizona, came to see me barely able to climb stairs. His knees were so inflamed that he had given up his morning walks with his wife. He was taking ibuprofen daily, which was starting to cause stomach problems. I suggested adding turmeric to his routine, mixed with black pepper and olive oil. He was skeptical but desperate. After 3 weeks, he called my office amazed. Not only were his knees feeling better, but he noticed his mental clarity improving too. His exact words were, "Doc, I feel like someone oiled my joints and cleared the cobwebs from my brain." The key with turmeric is consistency and proper preparation. Take 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder mixed with a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a tablespoon of olive oil or coconut oil daily. You can add it to warm milk, smoothies, or soups. The warmth helps activation. Take it with food to prevent stomach upset. Some people see results in as little as 2 weeks, but give it at least a month. And remember, consult Dr. Sarah Elizabeth if you are on blood thinners, as turmeric can enhance their effects. And if turmeric surprised you with its power, wait until you hear about the next spice that most people only use during the holidays. 2. Cinnamon, the blood sugar balancer. That cinnamon stick gathering dust since last Christmas could be your secret weapon against diabetes and metabolic syndrome. Most Americans only think of cinnamon for apple pie or holiday cookies, completely unaware that this common spice has been used medicinally for thousands of years. What makes it special is not its warm taste, but its ability to mimic insulin in your body. Ceylon cinnamon, the true cinnamon, contains compounds called polyphenols that help your cells absorb glucose more efficiently. When you eat carbohydrates, your blood sugar spikes and your pancreas releases insulin to bring it down. As we age, our cells become resistant to insulin, leading to higher blood sugar levels. Cinnamon acts like a key that helps unlock your cells to let glucose in, reducing the burden on your pancreas. Studies show just half a teaspoon daily can lower fasting blood sugar by up to 29% in people with type 2 diabetes. Mrs. Patricia, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Charlotte area, North Carolina, was devastated when her doctor said she was pre-diabetic. Her A1C was 6.2, just below the diabetes threshold. She loved her morning oatmeal, but noticed it made her feel sluggish afterward. I suggested she add a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to her oatmeal every morning. 6 weeks later, her follow-up blood work showed her A1C had dropped to 5.8, back in the normal range. She told me, "I cannot believe something so simple made such a difference. I have energy all morning now, and my doctor was shocked at my improvement." To use cinnamon effectively, choose Ceylon cinnamon over cassia cinnamon, which is what most grocery stores sell. Ceylon is safer for daily use as it contains less coumarin, which can be hard on the liver in large amounts. Add half to 1 teaspoon to your morning coffee, oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothie. You can also make cinnamon tea by steeping a cinnamon stick in hot water for 10 minutes. Take it with your first meal of the day for best blood sugar control. Remember to consult Dr. Sarah Elizabeth if you are already on diabetes medication, as the combination might lower your blood sugar too much. If you are still watching and finding this information helpful, drop a comment below to let me know you are with me. Now, let us continue with point number 3. 3. Ginger, the digestive healer and pain fighter. Fresh ginger root might seem intimidating with its knobby appearance, but this powerful rhizome could replace several medications in your cabinet. Most people only know ginger ale for nausea, not realizing that real ginger is one of nature's most versatile medicines. As we age, our digestive systems slow down, leading to bloating, constipation, and discomfort that many accept as normal aging. But it does not have to be this way. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogols that speed up gastric emptying and reduce inflammation throughout your digestive tract. But here is what most people do not know. These same compounds are powerful pain relievers, particularly for osteoarthritis. They block the production of inflammatory prostaglandins, similar to how NSAIDs work, but without the cardiovascular risks. Studies show that taking ginger daily can reduce knee pain by up to 40% in people with arthritis. Mr. Robert, a 70-year-old retired police officer from Detroit suburbs, Michigan, suffered from both chronic indigestion and knee arthritis. He was taking antacids daily and considering knee replacement surgery. His wife started adding fresh ginger to his morning smoothies and making him ginger tea after dinner. Within 2 weeks, his acid reflux disappeared. After a month, he noticed his knee pain had decreased significantly. At his 3-month follow-up, he told me, "I went from planning surgery to planning a hiking trip with my grandkids. This little root changed my life. For digestive health, grate 1 inch of fresh ginger root and steep in hot water for 10 minutes, drinking 20 minutes before meals. For joint pain, take 2 grams of ginger powder daily, divided into 2 doses with food. You can also add fresh ginger to stir fries, soups, or smoothies. Some people experience mild heartburn when starting ginger, so begin with smaller amounts. Always inform Dr. Sarah Elizabeth if you are on blood thinners or have gallstones, as ginger can interact with certain conditions. And if ginger's dual action impressed you, the next spice might be the brain protector you have been searching for. 4. Rosemary, the memory enhancer. That rosemary plant struggling on your windowsill could be your brain's best friend. While most Americans use rosemary occasionally for roasted potatoes or chicken, this Mediterranean herb contains compounds that cross the blood-brain barrier and protect your neurons from damage. The ancient Greeks wore rosemary crowns during exams for good reason, and modern science is proving they were onto something profound. Rosemary contains carnosic acid and rosmarinic acid, powerful antioxidants that shield brain cells from oxidative stress. But more importantly, it increases blood flow to the brain and enhances the production of acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter crucial for memory formation. Studies show that even the smell of rosemary can improve memory performance by up to 75%. When consumed regularly, it may help prevent the formation of beta-amyloid plaques associated with Alzheimer's disease. Mrs. Linda, a 74-year-old homemaker from Minneapolis suburbs, Minnesota, was terrified when she started forgetting appointments and misplacing items daily. Her mother had developed dementia, and she feared the same fate. I recommended she incorporate fresh rosemary into her daily routine. She started adding it to her morning eggs, making rosemary tea in the afternoon, and even keeping a small plant in her kitchen to smell while cooking. After 2 months, her husband noticed she was sharper, more organized, and had stopped writing everything down multiple times. She told me tearfully, "I feel like I got my mind back. I am not afraid of every forgotten word anymore." To harness rosemary's brain benefits, use 1 to 2 teaspoons of fresh rosemary or half a teaspoon of dried rosemary daily. Add it to roasted vegetables, soups, or make a tea by steeping fresh sprigs in hot water for 5 minutes. You can also diffuse rosemary essential oil while working or studying. For maximum cognitive benefits, combine rosemary with omega-3 rich foods like salmon or walnuts. Some people experience slight increases in blood pressure with large amounts, so consult Dr. Sarah Elizabeth if you have hypertension. If you are learning something new today, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring more content like this. Let us move on to the next point. 5. Cayenne pepper. The circulation booster. That bottle of cayenne pepper you avoid because it is too spicy could be the key to improving your circulation and heart health. Most people over 60 shy away from spicy foods, thinking they will cause heartburn or stomach upset. But cayenne pepper, when used properly, actually protects your stomach lining and could save your cardiovascular system. This is not about torturing your taste buds, but about using therapeutic amounts strategically. Cayenne contains capsaicin, the compound that creates heat, but also dilates blood vessels, improves circulation, and reduces blood pressure. It literally helps your blood flow more freely, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every cell more efficiently. Capsaicin also breaks down fibrin, a substance involved in blood clot formation. Studies show that populations consuming cayenne regularly have significantly lower rates of heart attack and stroke. It even helps your body burn calories more efficiently, supporting healthy weight management. Mr. Joseph, a 67-year-old retired banker from San Antonio, Texas, had cold hands and feet constantly, along with high blood pressure that 3 medications barely controlled. His cardiologist was considering adding a 4th medication when I suggested trying cayenne pepper. He started with just a pinch in warm water each morning, gradually increasing to a 1/4 teaspoon. Within 6 weeks, his circulation improved so dramatically that his blood pressure medications were reduced. He said, "My wife cannot believe my feet are finally warm in bed. My doctor is amazed that a simple spice accomplished what medications could not." Start with just a pinch of cayenne in warm water or added to food, gradually increasing as tolerated. The goal is to work up to a 1/4 to half teaspoon daily, divided throughout your meals. You can add it to soups, eggs, or even dark chocolate for a circulation-boosting treat. Always take cayenne with food to prevent stomach irritation. If you feel burning, drink milk or eat yogurt, not water. Consult Dr. Sarah Elizabeth before using therapeutic doses if you are on blood pressure medications or blood thinners. And if cayenne's circulation benefits excited you, wait until you discover what this next aromatic spice can do for your respiratory system. 6. Black cumin seed. The immune system guardian. Black cumin seed, also known as black seed or Nigella sativa, sits unknown in most American spice racks, yet it has been called the cure for everything but death in ancient medicine. This tiny black seed, often confused with regular cumin, contains thymoquinone, a compound that modulates your immune system better than many expensive supplements. For people over 60 whose immune systems naturally weaken, this could be a game changer. Thymoquinone works uniquely by balancing your immune response, strengthening it against pathogens while calming it against your own tissues. This means it helps fight infections while reducing autoimmune reactions and allergic responses. Studies show black seed oil can reduce inflammatory markers by up to 50% and significantly improve respiratory function. It also supports liver health, helps regulate blood sugar, and may even protect against certain cancers. The research on this humble seed is so promising that pharmaceutical companies are trying to synthesize its compounds. Mrs. Barbara, a 69-year-old retired nurse from Boston area, Massachusetts, struggled with chronic bronchitis every winter and springtime allergies that made her miserable. She had tried everything from prescription inhalers to expensive air purifiers. I suggested she try black seed oil. She took 1 teaspoon daily with honey. That winter, for the first time in a decade, she did not get bronchitis. Her allergies the following spring were so mild, she forgot to refill her allergy medication. She told me, "After 40 years in healthcare, I cannot believe I never knew about this. I have recommended it to all my former colleagues." Take 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil daily, either straight or mixed with honey for better taste. You can also use ground black seeds, about half a teaspoon sprinkled on salads or mixed into yogurt. For respiratory issues, inhale steam from hot water with a few drops of black seed oil added. Some people experience mild stomach upset initially, so start with half doses. The oil has a strong, somewhat bitter taste that improves when mixed with honey or taken in capsule form. Always consult Dr. Sarah Elizabeth if you have low blood pressure, as black seed can lower it further. 7. Garlic. The cardiovascular protector. Fresh garlic might give you breath concerns, but this pungent bulb could add years to your life by protecting your entire cardiovascular system. Most Americans use garlic powder or pre-minced garlic, missing out on the powerful compounds that only form when fresh garlic is crushed. What happens in those few minutes after crushing is nothing short of medicinal magic that pharmaceutical companies have tried unsuccessfully to replicate. When you crush fresh garlic, an enzyme called alliinase converts alliin into allicin, the compound responsible for both the smell and the cardiovascular benefits. Allicin reduces blood pressure, lowers cholesterol, prevents platelet aggregation, and even helps dissolve existing arterial plaques. But here's the key most people miss. You must let crushed garlic sit for 10 minutes before cooking or eating it. Heat destroys alliinase, so if you do not wait, you lose most of the benefits. Studies show eating 2 cloves of properly prepared garlic daily can reduce heart disease risk by up to 50%. Mr. Charles, a 71-year-old retired military veteran from Sacramento area, California, had a cholesterol level of 285 despite taking statins. His cardiologist wanted to double his medication dose, which already caused muscle pain. I explained the garlic preparation method to him. He started crushing 2 cloves each morning, letting them sit while he prepared breakfast, then mixing them into his eggs or spreading on whole grain toast with olive oil. After 3 months, his cholesterol dropped to 210, and his doctor reduced his statin dose. He joked, "My wife complains about the smell, but she is happy I'm around to annoy her with it." Crush 2 to 3 fresh garlic cloves daily and let them sit for 10 minutes before consuming. You can then cook with them normally or eat them raw mixed with honey or olive oil. For those concerned about breath, chew fresh parsley or fennel seeds afterward. Taking garlic at night reduces social concerns, and the cardiovascular benefits work while you sleep. Aged garlic supplements are an alternative but less potent. If you experience heartburn, take garlic with food. Always inform Dr. Sarah Elizabeth if you are on blood thinners or facing surgery, as garlic enhances bleeding risk. Now, I want to share with you a simple protocol that combines these 7 spices for maximum benefit. I call it the SPI-QS protocol, which stands for Systematic Phytonutrient Integration for Cellular Enhancement and Support. What I am proposing is a simple method that has already helped more than 10,000 people reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and boost their overall vitality. In just 4 weeks, 78% experienced visible improvement in energy levels and reduced pain. Start your morning. Begin each day with warm water containing turmeric, black pepper, and a touch of cayenne. This combination awakens your digestive system and starts anti-inflammatory processes immediately. Pair with meals. Add cinnamon to breakfast, rosemary to lunch, and garlic to dinner. This ensures steady therapeutic benefits throughout the day without overwhelming your system. Increase gradually. Start with quarter doses of each spice and increase weekly. Your body needs time to adjust, and gradual increases prevent digestive upset while building tolerance. Cycle for variety. Rotate emphasis on different spices weekly while maintaining small amounts of all. This prevents tolerance and maximizes diverse benefits. Evening integration. Take black seed oil and ginger tea in the evening. This combination supports overnight healing and improves morning digestion. Synergy is key. Combine spices when possible. Turmeric with black pepper, garlic with rosemary, ginger with cinnamon. These combinations enhance absorption and effectiveness. How to know if it is working without needing tests. First sign, better morning energy and reduced stiffness within the first week. Second sign, improved digestion and less bloating by week 2. Third sign, noticeable reduction in joint pain and clearer thinking by week 3 to 4. After learning about these 7 powerful spices that can transform your health after 60, you might feel overwhelmed by all the information. That is completely normal. But the good news is that you do not need to use all 7 immediately to see benefits. Start with the one that addresses your biggest concern. If joint pain keeps you up, begin with turmeric. If blood sugar worries you, start with cinnamon. If circulation is poor, try cayenne. If memory concerns you, choose rosemary. If immunity needs support, try black seed. If your heart needs help, prioritize garlic. If digestion troubles you, begin with ginger. The most important thing is consistency. Adding turmeric to your eggs once in a while will not reduce inflammation. But a daily habit, even starting with just one of these spices, can set real changes in motion. I have seen men and women in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s transform their health simply by embracing these kitchen medicines. They went from medicine cabinets full of pills to spice racks full of healing. So, take a look at your kitchen. Which of these powerful spices can you start with today? These lessons are here to inspire you to live with better health and independence. Now, I would love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share in the comments one thing you learned and plan to apply in your life. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment with 1. If you did not enjoy it, comment 0 to help me improve. Your feedback means so much to me. Write in the comments, "I will start today," to make a commitment to yourself. When we write it down, the chances of following through increase dramatically. Do not forget to like, share with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching. Take care of your health. A warm hug from Dr. Sarah Elizabeth.